So today we're calling upon our parliamentary stakeholders for your support, essentially, for Fawziyah's legacy, and also for every woman that never got the chance to walk away, for every woman that's still trapped, still unheard and unseen.
Yeah, it's just really, really hard. I think it's an idea that people are a certain way, people have certain looks, and people have voices or don't have voices. It can happen to anyone. And it's really important to have something that we don't have to say, well, this is what happened to me.
I believe that if this definition does, become effective, what it will do is something really strong. It will make people who are the victims of this feel strong and not feel continuously the guilt that we're always living with and we're trying to have to fight in our heads. But more importantly, it would have my very law-abiding parents, for my great, parents of great citizens, make them understand this is actually illegal.
What's really important is that all of us on the Survivor Ambassador panel, we've shared our experiences, we'll continue to do so. We're all here, you're all here because you care about this issue, and we're all really grateful that you are listening. But it needs to go beyond lip service. It needs to be actual, actionable things that people can do, because actually what happens is, and I work as a teacher, but I also do a lot of what we calm the vial, the training and the resources that we share with individuals. And I think that what we risk doing is we don't have frameworks. So everybody's working with different definitions, everybody's working with different frameworks, and actually people doing really well-meaning things that can be really, really risky. If you try and mediate with a family, that's completely inappropriate, it perpetuates risk. But we only have the resources if those are put in.
There's more than just words, there's a lot of words there, but it's more than that. It represents the insight, the expertise, the experience, and the commitment of the front line. I'm looking at my sector colleagues in the audience who have all contributed to this. We've had many sessions online with Naomi to really refine what we want to define unabased abuse as. It was actually very difficult to do that because there's so much that it incorporates. You have all spoken to the testament of how actually every experience is quite different. And what that made us reflect on is actually there's a need for statutory guidance to actually support this definition so that professionals can really properly respond in a way that's survivor-led, survivor-informed, and ensuring that we're not making the same mistakes time and time again.
The fact is that, if there had been more knowledge present of how he was threatening to ruin her, within the context of honour-based abuse, there might have been some action taken.
From Survivor Ambassadors, made me think about my own community. I'm Jewish, and the Jewish community, and for a long time, it's felt suspected that there was honour-based abuse in the community, that there were cultures, traditions, norms in that community, in parts of the community, the whole community, that definitely, met what we're talking about honour-based abuse.
Real honour to be here. This has been, I've been in this role for a few years, and I think this is the most powerful, most unique event I've ever been to in Parliament, you have my absolute support in this, the establishment of the definition. I think it's an incredibly thoughtful process that has been gone through to arrive at this point. I thought hearing from the barrister who helped you, Naomi, was really important in the way that she helped us all understand why have some of the concept like shame, for example.
It is a great honour to be here, and I think we are here to honour Fawziyah and her unborn child as well. We mustn't forget that this was 2 lives taken, and in the moment that Fawziyah spoke while she was dying, she changed the policy and the intention of all, and she spoke for every single one of those women haven't had a domestic homicide review, haven't had a court, haven't had a day in court, haven't had anyone hear their voice. And so I'm sick of reading the same review again and it leading to absolutely no change. I'm sick of high level change not making any actual difference for anybody on the ground. And so the campaigning that you do in light of your daughter's death is not in vain.
It was 3 years and 5 months on Sunday. Since one woman murdered not only ends her life, but destroys the lives of her loved ones, leaving them with a lifetime of grief and pain. A massive ripple effect for many generations to come. We need the abuse statutory definition to be legalised sooner rather than later. We cannot have this keep happening. The phrase missed opportunities and there were chances that we missed is a phrase that I do not like. I need to do as much as I can in Fawziah's legacy to bring about change. There is an alarming epidemic of violence on women and girls in the UK. It's at national crisis level.
Babies that we've all talked about. She was a daughter, a friend, a woman of life, hope and ambition, and really fundamentally a woman that she's still here today. Her story is not just hers alone, it's the story of too many women, too many families that have had their lives shattered at the hands of abuse that was preventable. And that's why we're here, because we won't stop until we see change. Please do keep the conversation going, don't let it stop here, because if each person in this room goes away and talks about this, and that then gets talked about, that ripple effect of the impact that we're just ending the session on will be massive.